Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today on Senior Fitness with Meredith. So today's workout will be a beginner workout. We are doing bed stretches or stretches you can do laying down. These are perfect if you are, number one, bedridden. They're great if you are just waking up and you want to get a few stretches in before you get out of bed, just to kind of get the blood moving. Or any reason, if you're laying down on the floor, you want to get a few extra stretches in, these are perfect for you to do. So what you will need, if you're just going to use the hard floor, maybe get some cushioning, but being in bed is exactly what these stretches are for. So staying in your bed, doing these stretches, always have your water close by so you stay hydrated, get nice and comfortable. Meet me back here. We'll get ready to do our nice, relaxing bed stretches. Welcome back. We are ready to get started with our relaxing stretches that can be done in bed or laying on the floor. So nice and stretched out, legs are long, bringing those arms up overhead, arms nice and long. I want you to stretch from fingertips to toes. Feel as if you're being pulled out in separate directions. Big, deep inhales and exhales through the body. Feel the body lengthening all the way down the arms, through the chest, the back, the abdominals, the gluteals, the hamstrings, the quadriceps, down the backs of the calves and the shins, into those feet. One more big stretch like you're being pulled in two different directions. And just release that out. We'll bring those feet up, bringing those knees into the chest as far as you can that is available. So right side, left side, we bring those feet in and knees towards the chest, holding underneath those knees, or they can go onto the shins, whatever's most comfortable. Just want you to pull those knees in and rock gently side to side. This is a great stretch for that lower back and spine, a little gentle massage for the spine. Then we'll stop the rocking. We'll allow those knees to fall over to one side. Once they fall to where it's comfortable, the opposite arm lengthens out. Great stretch through the back. Breathe into it. Don't hold the breath. We'll bring those knees back up to center. Allow them to gently fall over towards the other side and open up. So these stretches, if you're in bed for a length of time for any reason, whether it be injury or illness, these are great to do once you feel well enough and can start moving the body to get some blood pumping through the body, stretching everything out. So important to do. If you have a caretaker, these are great for them to assist you and help you do these stretches as well. Bring those knees back up to center one more time, just a gentle pull in towards the chest and a rock side to side. And then we'll let those feet release down towards that bed. Getting nice and comfortable, keeping the head slightly elevated on that pillow, should feel nice. We're going to bring right foot up, bring that ankle up and over. So we're in that figure 4 stretch. So staying here, you can gently press through that inner thigh to open up through the hip on that side. If that's good, but you could go a little bit further, You can thread those hands through, bring that opposite leg in, and gently tug. You'll get a deeper stretch on that hip and gluteal. Doing what feels best, going where it feels best right now today. Gently pulling it in, breathing into it. And then releasing that, we're going to take that right leg, open it up, and all you're going to do is lengthen and bend. Lengthen and bend. So get that movement in the knee joint, get that lengthening and blood pumping in that quadricep muscle, in that hamstring. And just bend it, holding it there, staying on that same side, just little circles around with that foot. That movement in the ankle joint, some stretches through the ankle, getting into the shin and calf. Let's reverse that, go the other way around. And releasing that foot down onto the heel. We're just going to do ankle pumps. So we tap toes down, pull up. Tap toes down, pull up, down and up. Let's do one more, and then just keep that foot relaxed down. We'll do that on the other side, so we'll start with our figure 4, bringing ankle up and over, pressing out through that inner thigh, holding that. If we can go a little bit further on this side, and you'd like to, thread those arms through, bringing that opposite leg in, and breathe into that deep stretch in our hip and gluteal. Again, we're breathing, not holding the breath. This is a nice one to do. Gets into the lower back as well with that stretch. And then we'll release that foot down, opening up, extend and lengthen up, bend it down, extend, bend. Going to your range of motion to get that movement through that knee joint, that lengthening and blood circulating in the quadricep and hamstring. Good job bending it down, keeping it lifted. We'll circle that foot around, getting that nice stretch in our ankle. Get that mobility and reverse it. Go the other way around. And then we'll release that foot down onto the heel, our foot pump. So we bring toes down, lift up, down, up. Pumping. You'll feel that nice movement, stretch, and that almost pull of that muscle working in that shin. That's a good thing. 3 more. 2. Last one. Good job. We'll keep those feet down with those knees bent. We're just going to do a pelvic tilt. So feel as if you're tucking the pelvis under, kind of lifting those hips slightly up off the ground. We're squeezing through those abdominals. Squeeze and hold, then gently release that. It's a tiny range of motion movement that we're doing. Again, tuck that pelvis under, squeeze. Those hips and gluteals lift slightly up. We're holding that contraction as we breathe. And release. We'll do that one more time. Pelvic tilt, squeeze under, scoop, hold, and breathe. And release that. Good job. Now it's a modified bridge. So those hips are going to come slightly up off of the ground as we squeeze through those gluteals. Squeeze. Gently release that down. We'll do that 2 more times. Just bringing up and a squeeze. And release that. Let's do that one more time. And release. Good job. Releasing those gluteals down. Feet can stay down on the bed, or you can lengthen out, whatever feels best for you. We're going to focus on the upper body right now, depending on your range of motion and how much room you have in the bed that you're in. So arms are going to go flat down beside you. We're going to bring them up and then overhead as far as you can go. If you have a headboard there, I know it's not going to go as far. We're going to bring them back to center overhead. We're going to open big and then come back and close them. So get that range of motion in those shoulders. Flat beside you, up and over as far as you can. Coming back up, open, and close. Let's do a couple more rounds of that. Slow and controlled, as if those arms are floating through the air. Get that movement. Open big, close back up. Down by our sides, up and over, back up, open nice and big, and come back to center. Holding at center, we're just going to bend at the elbows and lengthen. Bend, lengthen. So that movement through those elbow joints. Bend and lengthen. Let's do a couple more. One more. Good job. Now we're going to take that arm, right arm, bring it across the body and just squeeze it across. I want you to get a nice stretch through the upper back and shoulder, and then wiggle those fingers around. Move that wrist around. Open and close the hands. We're going to switch, do that on the other side. Arm goes across the body, pull it across, wiggle those fingers around. Get that movement in those fingers. Now the wrists, circle around. And other way. And then just open and close. Open and close. Good job. Now we're going to do a nice forearm stretch. So we lengthen the arm long. We press those fingertips down. I want you to press through the palm of that hand. Nice stretch all the way down the forearm into that bicep muscle. And switch other side. And releasing that, interlace hands together and then just press out in front of you and feel that upper back opening out, pressing lower back down into the bed. And gently releasing those hands either onto the belly or next to you. We're just going to get some stretches in our neck now. So we're just going to kind of let our head rock side to side. So let our right ear release down right, and then over to the left. Right and left. Right and left. Back up to center. Our chin goes down like we're nodding, and then we look up. Chin down, chin up. Now I want you to allow the right ear to release down, but now bring your chin almost like you're looking towards your underarm. This is a great stretch for the side of the neck into the shoulder. Other side, left ear releases down. Now chin goes down. We're looking towards the other underarm. Great stretch in the neck. Each side one more time. Right ear releases towards the right. Then allow that chin to go down. Like you're looking towards your shoulder, your underarm. And then other side, left ear releases. Chin down, We bring our head back to center. One more full body stretch, like we're being lengthened out in both directions. Arms up overhead if that's available. Big stretch out from fingertips to toes. Even give everything a little wiggle. Big deep inhale. And exhale. Wonderful job doing those great bed stretches. The entire body got some movement, some stretches, and some work in. I'm so proud of you. Keep up the great work, and I'll see you next time.